Hi friends, and welcome to my channel, Kate's Creative Space. I'm Kate, and today I'm doing a video that I was tagged in by the awesome Natalie over at Diet Coke and Diamonds. She got this video from Kim over at the DP Hobbyist. I'll have both of their channels linked down below. It is a fun tag video concept. I'm actually really excited to do this video. So the concept of the video, Kim took 5 of her favorite artists and picked one diamond painting from each artist to put in her video. Natalie could not narrow it down to 5 and picked 10 with like 2 honorable mentions. So I sat down and I was like, do I want to pick 5 or do I want to pick 10? And I couldn't pick 5. So I picked 10. I did do 10 artists. I probably could have narrowed it down to 5, and at the end I'll probably mention what those 5 were. But just for fun, I thought we'd do 10 because it makes for more fun, right? More art to see. But what I did was I made a list of my 10 favorite artists. Then I got in my gems flow, and you have to find a kit that is not completed. So it has to be either completely uncompleted in your stash or a whip. None of mine were whips. So all of mine are uncompleted kits. And the whole point was to like really look at your stash, see what you have, and figure out what you love the most. And I had a lot of fun doing that. So we're gonna talk about the kits. What I did was I went downstairs and grabbed them all and then brought them up and pulled all of them out of their boxes. The boxes are all lined up on the couch over there. I was hoping that would make me not have to cut the video, but in that happenings, they got jumbled up. So with the exception of the top 2 artists, which I know which those kits are, I don't know which kit is which anymore. We're gonna open them up. I don't have them ranked, except for I do have like the top 3, and at the end I could probably narrow it down to a top 5. But I just think this is such a fun way to like look at some of your artwork, figure out what you're like. I will say my art style is very much changing though. I have a lot of artists that I really like though, that I just have like one kit from, or I feel my art style kind of changing. So I might revisit this video in a year and see how different it is, because I feel like I'm on the cusp of this artwork all being very different. But we're gonna go with what I have in my stash and start taking a look. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Let's start with this kit here. And oh, okay, this is fun. I haven't done a video like this in a bit, and I think it's gonna be a good one. All right, this is Fairy Workspace by Pomichi. Pomichi is a diamond painting artist that's fairly newer, but very up and coming in my mind. And my favorite art style from Pomichi is these like deskscapes. Very, very cute. I really love this kit. It is a rainy day kit. I think all of these might be rainy day kits. I'm not 100% sure about that, but probably. And I just think this one's so beautiful. There's something about a deskscape. It just gives you the cozy gaming vibes. Usually there's lots of plants. There's lots of little knickknacks. This one has a really beautiful window. The calendar on the wall. You got like all these cute little knickknacks on your desk, and like the mushroom and the books. And then the actual laptop itself looks so cute to diamond paint. And I think it's got a good amount of like color splotching is what I usually call it, where you have like these splotches of solid color that are constantly changing colors as you go up. So you're not going to get too bored with it, because you might be color blocking and that moves it along, but you're color blocking different colors in every section. And I just think there's something so fun and magical about this one. And the color scheme is just beautiful. The butterflies up here, beautiful. Everything about this is just a really, really, really fun, very much my vibe. I have a couple other kits. This is got a big bubble in it and I can't handle it, so I gotta fix it while I talk to you. I have a couple other kits by this artist. Like I said, I feel like more and more is just gonna be coming out by this artist, and I'm not sure if it's one that I will collect everything on, but if they look like this, I will. So sorry, that was probably loud while I was talking, but if they look like this, I definitely will continue to be purchasing. So this is our first kit, Pomichi Fairy's Workspace. Probably not, like I said, I didn't rank these, but Pomichi would be mid to high ranking of this list. we're gonna put it back in the dust cover and go to kit number 2 on this list. I had so much fun sitting down though and looking through Gemstone, figuring out my favorite, and I love to rank things, so I could have probably ranked them not 1 through 10, but I just felt like that hurt my heart too much to do that. But I really do enjoy ranking videos, so this is up my alley. Okay, this is another really big one. Let's see. Okay. Oh, this one has got a fun story to it. Let's see here. This kit here is called Winter Booknook. This one is so funny. I bought this kit. This is by Rose Catherine Kahn. I have been loving Rose Catherine Kahn lately. I also need to fix my light. One second. Much helped the glare, I think. I bought this kit and my mom was like, I love that kit. I want that one so bad. I want you to give it to me. So we bantered back and forth for a little bit, and then I did give it to her. And then a couple of months later, she had this moment where she was getting things out of her stash and like, I have too many kits. I'll never be able to get all these done. Take some of them, see if you can destash them for me, or take them if you want them. And I pulled this one out and I was like, can I have this one back? And she was like, yeah, I'm never going to get to it. So I told her I'd keep an eye out for it on destash, but we kind of are passing this one back and forth because we both love it so much. And I love the coziness of this scene, room interiors, things like that. These are so up my alley. So much fun. You got the fireplace and just so many fun things in here. All these fun candles and knickknacks on the fireplace, the painting on the wall. These little string lights are gorgeous. Another really cool window here. And then look at all these books. This is the coziest library. I would love to sit in this library and read. We've got a couple animal friends. I think, is that a dog? That's definitely a cat. There's a cat there. There's a cat over here too. I'm not sure if this is a dog or not. Maybe it's another cat. Maybe it's a bunny. I can't tell. I'm sorry. And then you have all these cute books. And then I love this little horse. Like, it looks like a horse off of a carousel, off a merry-go-round. And then you've got like your teapot. It's just such a pretty scene. And I love that it's like got the snow cozy effect to it. This one is stunning. Definitely a beautiful kit on my list. And Rose Catherine Kahn is just a really talented artist. I do have a couple of her kits in my stash. I think, yeah, like Little Lizard Garden. I really want to work on that one too. So Rose Catherine Kahn is actually known for hiding keys in her artwork. And I think that is also just the coolest thing ever and really makes me love her artwork all the more. Really cool stuff, and I just think that's so funny. One of the keys is right here. I see it. But yeah, like Little Lizard Garden, there's keys hidden all throughout the succulents and the lizards and the fish. And I think that that is such a cool thing to do as an artist, like to be known for that. And it translates well to diamond paintings, and I think that that is so fun. So this is Cozy Winter Booknook. Here are the colors too. I don't know if I'm going to do this on all of them, but look at that color palette, like those purples and blues, and I'm obsessed. So pretty. I'm trying to find the right amount of light that's not glary but not too dark. Hopefully that helps. And lots of pretty ABs. I didn't tell you about the fairy one, but this one has 4 ABs. Oh no, yeah, because I don't have the boxes. It has 4 ABs. Maybe taking them out of the boxes wasn't the best idea. It has 3 ABs of frosted and 4 fairy dust. Stunning, you guys. I can't get over it. I can't. Okay, let's look at the next one here. Maybe we'll do a smaller one. I also don't remember how many of these are rounds and how many are squares. I think, have I ever opened this kit? I don't think I have. I think I have 2 rounds in here, if I'm not mistaken. Well, have I never opened this kit? What kit is this? Oh, I haven't, because it's new. Okay, let's take a look. This is my Art by Julia selection. So Art by Julia is, oh goodness, she's had some good stuff coming out lately. And I did recently just rank all my Art by Julias. but I have yet to unbox this kit. I was thinking about doing like an entire Art by Julia unboxing on my channel because I bought a couple of the new releases. So let me know if that's something you'd like to see in the comments. This is so short, but it is long. This is adorable. And this one did top the rankings. I literally almost swapped this out for Imposter Duck when I was going downstairs to grab my kits. I literally almost swapped this out for Imposter Duck, but I didn't. This is Midday Nap, and it is 45 by 20 inches. Yeah, it's so short. It's so funny because like you can almost have the entire width of it in the camera, but like lengthwise, no, you're never gonna see it all. It's 114 by 50.8 centimeters. I'll put the whole one of this one on the frame. I don't know if I'll do that for all of them, but this one, you definitely can't see the whole thing. So I'll definitely put this one on camera for you guys. This kit is so cute. And I think the reason that this one is my favorite from Art by Julia is because it's more colorful. I feel like some of the other ones are just a lot more neutral in their color palette. And this one, this quilt right here is probably what threw it over the edge for me. My sister's a quilter and I just love the colors in this quilt, and I just think the quilt itself is so cute. I also just love the combination of cats and ducks and how they're all just taking a nap together. And like the cats are like pretending like they're ducks, the ducks are pretending like they're cats. It's just something so humorous about it. You got the frog here who's really cute. You've got these books that are just, I love diamond painting books. I really do. I love this little cat toy right here. This cat toy right here is darling. And then you've got, yeah, just so many ducks and so many cats. This cat is snuggling with this duck. Could you be any cuter? Could you be any cuter? And then we have this guy here. He's the only one who's a little bit different, and that's what I love about him. And I just love all the stuffed animals. The big stuffed tomato here is cute. And then another little deskscape, which is kind of off to the side, not the focal point of the painting, but you've got your laptop and your chair and your plants and your pops of green along with your pops of gray. It's a neutral or color palette. All of Art by Julia, I feel like, has some neutral to it, or just like a monotone, like a monochromatic color scheme to it. This one just feels more colorful when you look at it. Now when you look at this, it doesn't feel that colorful. But when you look at it, you've got your greens and your blues, and it's so pretty. And I swear I literally almost swapped it for Imposter Duck. That is how close those two kits are to each other in my mind. In fact, I have not unboxed on Imposter Duck yet. So I almost feel like I should do like a Art by Julia unboxing and see if seeing Imposter Duck in person changes my mind, because it very well could. It very well could change my mind. I feel like something about seeing these kits in person, it just changes things. I think that's why it makes me always want to diamond paint whatever I unbox, because it's so different seeing in person. And it's always like better. I feel like seeing them in person is always better for some reason. Okay, let's look at the next one here. I have no idea what's inside. Let's find out. I thought that one was going to be rounds because it was a little smaller, but it's just smaller because it's shorter. Okay, this is the color palette. I think I know what it is, but I'm not going to tell you guys. I want you to guess. This kit is an Arya illustration. Look at that. Look at that iridescent. Oh, beautiful. Okay. This was an easy pick for me as far as Arya illustrations. So I would say Arya illustrations is more middle to lower half of my list. She has some beautiful artwork. Absolutely stunning stuff. I don't find myself purchasing as much of it as like Art by Julia, which just seems more of like a must, because I think I appreciate some of her stuff more visually and maybe less with the scope of like wanting to diamond paint it. She has like a lot of fairies that have like solid backing colored behind them and things like that. I just love, but I just feel like, you have to draw the line somewhere when it comes to buying diamond paintings, or you'll own 10,000 of them, which I'm well on my way to doing. But this is Cozy Autumn by Rita Konya, or Arya illustration. It is 27.6 by 37 inches, or 69.9 by 93.8 centimeters. Arya illustrations roomscapes always always are a must for me. This one particularly like was an easy pick for being my favorite. I have a greenhouse one by Arya Illustrations too that was high on the list. Honestly, my favorite Arya, which would have been very hard to pick over this one, like they would have been really in a battle for each other, would have been Cozy Christmas, but that one didn't qualify for this particular video because I have completed that one. And I loved completing that kit. It was stunning. It was so much fun. I didn't do it last Christmas. I did it the Christmas before. Look at the sky here. Look at the books. Have you guys noticed a theme? I think books might be my theme here. I did not do that on purpose, but they don't all have books in them, I promise. A lot of them have books in them though. But yeah, we got books. We got more string lights. We got this cute little kitty. And this girl is just the most cozy. Her socks, her blanket with the mushrooms on it, her beautiful red-orange hair, all these little kitties and these pumpkins and the purple. Yeah, this one is just, it's really a special one for sure. And it has just so many of the little details that I love diamond painting with. This one is so fun and so cute. Look at all that purple. It's just, and this one, I like that it's a little bit different of a color palette than the other like book roomscapes that I've talked about. This one has 3 ABs and it has that iridescent, is that an iridescent? And 3 fairy dust, whatever the L symbol is. M is frosted. I get iridescent and the metallic. I get them mixed up. I think it's a crystal though. It looks iridescent to me. Everybody's got a different name for everything though. It gets confusing, but yeah. This one is stunning. I really, really love this kit. And this one's pretty high up in my favorites. But even though Arya Illustration as the artist is maybe not one of my top 5, this kit would probably be one of my top 5 if that makes sense. It might not make sense, but it makes sense to me. Okay, let's go for the next one here. Like Christmas. I don't even know. Okay, can we guess off the color palette? I have an easier time guessing because I know what 6 kits are left, but can you guess what this painting is based off the colors? Look at those ABs right there. 2 chunky bags of orange AB. You've got some neutral tones. You've got some blues. What are we thinking, guys? I'll give you a hint. I've unboxed this one fairly recently on my channel. So it is a newer release by this artist. And it is an Ivy Dollamore. So, okay, I gave you a couple of hints there. Do you got it yet? Do you got it yet? Ivy's another artist where I love some of the artwork and some of the artwork I can pass on. Yes, it's Fall for the Witch. This kit, though, I voted for it. I remember when Ivy put it on Instagram, and I really loved it. And I loved this kit, and I was so excited to see it become a diamond painting. And I recently had an epiphany. I was listening to Natalie's last vlog, and she got this kit, and she was like, Fall for the Witch. And then she's like, oh, look, there's a guy in the window, and he's looking at her. And I literally texted her. I was like, I just figured it out. It's called Fall for the Witch because it's fall time for this witch, but I'm pretty sure he's falling for this witch. I'm just saying, you guys. That's probably it. I don't know, but I like to think that's what it is. She's adorable on her bike. She's adorable with her pumpkins and her cat riding on her shoulder. I wish I could teach Pebbles how to ride on my shoulder like that. I love all of the details. There's more books in this. Gosh, are there going to be books in every single painting? I know my top favorite doesn't have books, but there literally might be books in every other painting. I think I might have learned something about myself today, that I like book scenes. But these pumpkins and the books and just the coziness of this, it's another really pretty fall one. And yeah, it's another orangey red-haired girl though, and another fall scene that's just stunning. I did do a way more in-depth opening of this kit very recently, within the last week or two, if you want to check it out. But yeah, this one's adorable, and I just really love her. But I would say Ivy's probably lower on my list of 10 artists. There are some kits like this one that are just absolute must-haves, and then there are quite a few that I see that I'm like, no, I can live vicariously through others. But I do have quite a lot of Ivy kits in my stash, enough that I felt good about including Ivy Dollamore on my master list here. All right, I'm gonna try to like put a few of these paintings away in their boxes and then come back and do the next one. Okay, let's see what's next. And we're gonna play the game where we try to guess it off the color palette again, because that was really fun. So we're gonna do that for the last 5 kits. All right, here's the color palette. It's a bigger kit, it's squares. Newer from the anniversary drop. I do think I unboxed it on the channel. Newer artist from Diamond Art Club. Any guesses? Let's see if you're right. This one I'm really excited about, and I actually only have 2 kits by this artist. There's only been 3 out from Diamond Art Club. Third one is on my wish list. This is Cleaning Day by Brittany Ortega. I am loving Brittany Ortega. I have Reading Terrarium, thanks to my mother, and I have Cuddle Cube on my wish list, but this one just has so much going on. There's more books in this one, you guys. More books, but that's definitely not the main part of this one. I just love just all the little knickknacks, all the confetti. There's so much going on. I like that there's like it's just a room, you know, it's another interior. You know, I think my taste is really being shown in these videos. I told you, my taste is kind of growing. I learned recently how to love landscapes. I've learned recently that I love kind of more like eclectic, like I'm working on Great Escape right now. I really love that kit. So my tastes are shifting a slight bit, but I don't see me ever not loving these 10 kits ever. So I think it's still a good representation of what I like, but this kit is adorable, and I love the smoke rings and the plants and the cats and the books and the knickknacks and the beautiful wood floor. And Brittany Ortega is very talented, and I cannot wait to see what other things by her that Diamond Art Club licenses. Sign me up for all of them. I'll just go ahead and do it because they're adorable, and I think that a lot of people would probably agree with that. But look at this cat in the window. So cats and books, apparently. I think that's also just popular artwork. I think 90% of Diamond Art Club stuff has cats and books in it, but that's because most people probably agree with me and think it's really adorable. And yeah, there's quite a few specials in here. 2 ABs, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 fairy dust drills. This one is really cute, and I do have a video, I think, of my anniversary haul, maybe, is where you'll see the full unboxing for this one, where we point to like where some of the special drills are and all that fun stuff. Okay, let's see what's next here. Open her up. Once again, what do you guys think this one is? This one, I'm gonna give you some clues. This one is a newer artist. I have not worked on a kit from this artist yet, but I'm getting ready to for the Halloween season. Surprisingly enough, I didn't pick that painting though. 3 huge bags of white fairy dust. Look at how cute. I love this. This is going to be adorable. It's a little bit smaller. Oh my goodness. Little characters in this one are really fun as well. Let's take a look. Did you guess A Sweet Picnic by the Gubufamily? Because if you did, you were right. This kit is super cutesy. I really have been liking the Gubufamily, and I'm getting ready to work on Potion Room, probably more closer to October for this kit, for Potion Room. It'll be my first Gubufamily, but I have found myself collecting a lot, if not all, of the Gubufamily artwork with these little characters in it. They're just extra adorable, and I really, my heart just melts for these cute little, they're in love, and they're on a picnic, and he gave her flowers, and they're having like a mini picnic next to like an adult bigger picnic. So there's big human food, and then there's like little critter food, and I just can't stand how cute it is. I love the color palette. Look at, there's ABs, and there's just so much fairy dust in here. I love this color palette with the pinks and the blues. And this one be out Potion Room, very slim margin. I very much debated between the two, because technically Potion Room could be in this video, whereas soon it won't be eligible to be in this video. But the color palette on this one just kind of beat it by just a hair. Just a hair. This one is also squares. I thought I had 2 rounds in here, but maybe I only have 1. Unless I missed one. Okay. I'm saving my top 2. I don't remember what this one is, though. Oh, yeah, I do. No, I don't. I don't know. I'm going crazy. Yes, I do. I know what this is. Okay, check out the color palette. A lot of browns in here, but there's also some reds and greens, which will give you a good hint. Another popular artist, lots of room scenes. There's my crystal drill in there. There's some white fairy dust. This is another big kit, really big one. Okay, let's open it up. Very brown, but super pretty. I'm not going to work on this kit this Christmas season. I'll just kind of give you another hint there. Christmas kit. I'm not going to work on this one this Christmas season, though, because I did just finish a Marigona Sulie kit last Christmas, and I finished it technically this year in January. So I'm taking a break because it's just such a big kit. It would be the only thing I work on, and I want to spread the love to some other Christmas kits this year. But this is Christmas Room by Marigona Sulie. It's 27.6 by 39 inches or 69.9 by 98.8 centimeters. Did I tell you the size for the Gubu? The Sweet Picnic, it was 22 by 28 or 55.8 by 70.7 centimeters. Sorry if I failed you guys on that one. But yeah, this is Christmas Room. It's so cute. It's another classic Marigona Sulie. Marigona Sulie is higher on my list of favorite artists because I love her room scenes. I've recently been able to finally start passing on her artwork. I was in a phase where I was trying to collect it all. And I finally am at a place where I'm like, no, I don't need them all. I'm thinking I'm going to focus more on the room scenes that are similar to this one and passing on like the single bookshelf scenes, which I still think are absolutely beautiful. Don't get me wrong. I still think those scenes are stunning. And if I had a higher amount of diamond paintings that I finished in a year, I would probably still continue to get them. But I just think that I'm going to focus on the room scenes because I do like those better. But I mean, all her stuff is so beautiful. We just had a round of voting over in the Facebook VIP group, and there was some really, really cute stuff from Marigona Sulie in the voting round that they're just going to be so fun if they ever get turned into diamond paintings. So this one in particular made the list over some other Sulie kits just because I just love the Christmas vibe to it. The cookies, the strand of oranges, like the dried oranges. The floor worries me a little bit because I feel like it might take me out, but I don't care because the rest of this is just stunning. She's so cute next to her tree on her cozy couch. I love all the dogs and the bunnies and all the stuff. Look at this tree and all of the stuff on the walls. These ceilings must be 15 feet tall. I mean, it's just such a beautiful room. All these framed pictures on the wall are just so cute, and the window, all that snow outside, it's just such a stunning piece of artwork. And I honestly, I think, yeah, probably my highest. I think that I have another greenhouse. I have a greenhouse one from her as well. Arya Illustration and Marigona Sulie both have a greenhouse, and I have both of them. They're both really cute. What else do I have from her? There's the other one I was really torn on maybe picking was like the rainy summer day room scene, but in the end my Christmas loving heart won out on this kit in particular. So that takes us to my top 2. I saved these for last because I 100% know these are my number 1 and number 2 artist of all time. And we will look at my number 2 artist first. I'm going to give you a hint for this artist. I have completed 3 kits from this artist this year alone. And yeah, let's look at the color palette. And I just picked up 2 more pieces from this artist that are like instant rainy day kits. So we'll look at the color palette. Tell me what we're thinking. It's another square. My number 1 is a round, which is crazy. But this color palette is going to give you a hint on what is inside. Look at that one. That's special right there, that gold. Oh my goodness, there's ABs. It's very pink. Do we know what it is yet? This kit is, I was having a hard time choosing this one and one kit that I just got from this artist, Cozy Cat, was my strong second place for favorites from this artist, which is Miss Holly. This kit here is called Me Time, and it is my number one favorite from Miss Holly. It's just so cute. I love Miss Holly's artwork. I love all of her Wilhelmina series. I love her, I just love everything that Miss Holly does. Number 2 artist of all time for sure. I don't have every single Miss Holly kit, but I have a lot of them. Not that like I'm not trying to brag or anything, but I'm just saying like I have a lot of them because I just love them so much. And the Cozy Cat one was a very close second, and then the Cozy Cat Cafe was my third place for this. But Me Time, just there's something extra special about it. It came out Mother's Day. It came out the same Mother's Day weekend that my very first debut sneak peek came out. And so I bought this one as kind of like a reward to myself, like a treat to myself of like, I'm a sneak peeker. And this was the Mother's Day release that my first sneak peek came out on. And so that makes it a little extra special too. But also I just think it's cute. I love the cat behind her head. I love that she's knitting. I would crochet. I know how to crochet. I don't know how to knit. But I just think that it's so fun. She's got like all of her tea set here and her cozy. I love this sweater here. I also love the music and the flowers and the candles. And then I love this little box of like skincare that she did. And she's got her Nintendo Switch down here. And those slippers just look divine. She did some journaling earlier, or she's going to get to journaling. Oh, and I forgot this little doggy's down here hiding behind his pillow. Super cute. This one is fun. I was going to say there's no books in this one, but there's a couple books sitting right here. There weren't any books in the Gubufamily though, and I'm sure there were books in the Sulie. But okay, I just really like books, you guys. But I love the color palette on this. I love the pink, and I think it's just makes me happy. It makes me so happy to look at this one. So yes, Miss Holly's Me Time, number 2. If you guys have been on subscribed or part of my channel, or even just seen a few videos from me, you'll know my number 1 artist probably, especially because process of elimination, she hasn't been mentioned yet. The kit that I'm getting ready to show you is a round drill kit, and I'm not going to lie to you, I kind of wish it was squares. So if that tells you anything about my drill preference, I wouldn't say I'm only squares, because I still do rounds, and if I do too many squares at a time, I will miss the rounds for sure. But just with how perfect this kit was, I do kind of wish it was in square drills. This kit is also, I think, my favorite size point as well, if I remember correctly, which is 22 by 28 or something similar. Here is the color palette to it. It is a very pretty spring summery kit, and I actually missed buying this kit when it first came out. I was not fast enough to pick it up at the anniversary drop, and I was lucky to purchase this one D-stash from a wonderful subscriber. Forever thankful for that. And this kit is called Summer Picnic. I'm gonna flip her over for you. Upside down. It's never grand when I do that. This kit is called Summer Picnic by Mrs. Butterdee. Mrs. Butterdee, without a doubt, my number 1 favorite artist. I own almost every Mrs. Butterdee kit. I do not own Olivia the Witch Student, but I will say that kit actually discontinued before I figured out what diamond painting was. But I will say this one here is my favorite. I remember voting on this artwork. But my top favorites are ones that I'm like, I remember voting on that, and I remember highly anticipating that for the last couple of months. And they've been dropping some amazing Mrs. Butterdee pieces lately, because this came out right around the same time that Olivia's Room came out, which is another one I remember voting on and waiting for. and Night Out, which Night Out was my close second for this video, because it's a Night Out is like a Princess Peach kind of fan art, and I love Mario and Peach, and so that definitely I feel like was a close second. But this one, I remember anticipating it becoming a diamond painting when I found out it was going to become one, like just being so ecstatic. The number one reason I love this one is probably just because it is a higher confetti piece. Miss Butterdy's pieces are usually pretty color blocky, and this one actually has quite a bit of confetti in it, which I love. I love diamond painting confetti over color blocking, just meaning lots more colors in a section. Look how much detail is in her face. Her hair, I wish I had hair that naturally like curly and pretty and like that much volume. I love the rings on her fingers and the necklace around her neck. I love the flowers. But you guys, I love diamond painting food, and this charcuterie board down here, I cannot wait to diamond paint that. Like the salami and the grapes, the cheese, like this is so perfect. I want her dress, and I just think she is just absolutely so stunning. And yeah, there's nothing that could be changed about this diamond painting. It's just absolutely perfection. Number one kit in my entire stash, which is crazy, but that's truly how I feel about it, and it's like so special. It's the kind of kit where I'm like, I want to buy a second one when it restocks, because this one hasn't restocked yet. I literally am highly considering it. I won't, because I can't. I have so many diamond paintings, I can't start buying 2 of every diamond painting. That would be absolutely insane. But it's going to be so hard to work on this and not have it in my stash anymore. So this is my number 1, and the Miss Holly's my number 2. How about I box them all up and we'll see if we can come up with like 3 through 5 to really hone in on the purpose of the video. Okay, so here's the 10 diamond paintings. I'm sitting here trying to pick a top 5 favorite, which I think I could pretty easily do. And so I know you're thinking, then why don't you just do 5 in the video? But the thing is, my 5 favorite diamond paintings from this pile aren't necessarily my 5 favorite artists. You know what I mean? So like, if I had to pick 5 paintings themselves, it would probably be, let's do some organizing here. It would probably be these 5, right? Nope, that's only 4. Hang on, I get one more. That's tough. I don't know. Because now, see, I couldn't pick between like Fairy Workspace and Midday Naps, or Cleaning Day, or Fall for the Witch. I couldn't pick. I without a doubt know that these are like my top 4, right? But like I said when I was unboxing them, Arya Illustration's definitely not my top 4 artist. Mrs. Butterdy is definitely number 1. Me Time's definitely, like Miss Holly is definitely number 2. I would maybe say Gubufamily is like my 3rd favorite artist, but then you don't have like my Art by Julia in there, which would probably be definitely in my top 5 favorite artists. So maybe like this kit here. But like I said, Arya Illustration wouldn't be in my top 5. And some of these other artists are just so up and coming that maybe these kits aren't exactly my favorite, but any day now a kit could come out that would sway me the other way. So I just feel like it was too much Sophie's choice. I could not narrow it down, so I did decide to do 10 artists, and I have no regrets about that. So thank you so much to Kim for creating this fun video, and to Natalie for including me in on the fun. I guess it's my job to tag 3 or 4 other people to include them in the challenge. So I'm gonna tag Diamond Painting Antics. Love her channel, love her videos, love her personality, so check her out. I'll have her link down below. I'm also gonna tag Diamond Paintings by Laura. She's on the sneak peek team with me. I'd love to see her opinion of this topic. I'm gonna tag Michaela because I know Natalie already tagged her, but I'm gonna tag her again to really make sure she does this video because I really want to see her do it. And I am going to tag Maria over at The Nerdy Painter. I can't wait to see everybody's ideas and thoughts about these artists and all the fun things. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. Let me know down below what were my paintings like pretty expected for like me, or were you surprised by some of my choices? And let me know if you don't have a channel, first of all, if you do have a channel and I didn't tag you, I'm so sorry. Definitely feel free to make a video. I'd love to watch it, so you could tag me in it, or, you know, let me know. I would love to watch it and support you. And if you're not a creator, feel free to like write a comment down below. With you don't have to do 10 if you want to do 5, or if you don't want to do 5, you could just do 1 or 2. I'd love to know your favorite artist and your favorite kit in your stash. Now, it can't be a kit you completed. You got to play by that rule. We will hold to that rule. No completed kits. It has to be something in your stash, or an active whip, or an inactive whip. But hope you guys enjoyed this video. Feel free to give it a thumbs up on your way out. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye, guys.